The quality of triggers that I'm realizing is that when you don't understand them and you don't recognize the multiple body system or the fullness of the body, as we call it human bodies, that's just one. That's the physical body. And you have a mental body, your mind, your thinking. You have an emotional body, your feelings, your emotions, and your moods. And then you also have a spirit body or causal body, which is the quality of the I am presence or spirit. And so this is just a basic level of looking at it. Somebody may say I'm wrong about that and there's 10 bodies or however many. I don't know. I'm just basically simplifying whatever God's talking about. So if you don't know that you are a complex, simplified version of God's physical creation, and we must account for all of the parts that is one with ourselves, then we may be experiencing something in the physical body through conversation, and then it may trigger something, and that will wake up someone. One of the ones that I just mentioned is going to probably wake up your thoughts. What, did this person just disrespect me? No, that wasn't that. So the mental body wouldn't have no flare. But if you do have some emotions, then you got to know what you're dealing with now. You're in the realm of the emotional body. This is interesting. What's going on here, Lord? But what I'm realizing, if you don't recognize that energy moves in the form of expression and reception. And so whatever's coming up has been received before, unless it was just given now. So unless what I said right now is what you're mad about, it's from before. And if that happens, we have to see where the energy is going, because now the energy is moving. So where does it go? Well, I'll tell you guys easily now, it's projected. It's projected. That's what a hand's doing. You feel me? Because when the energy comes out, it goes with the tension. It's kind of, if you're not aware of how to really work with your mother element, then it's going to be like something you just got to mature with. I say that for myself because in the previous experiences, I've found myself, let's say 12 years old, 14, 15, 16, I found myself like an angry teenager. And it was for this exact, it was in correlation with this exact conversation. And so it lets me realize that a lot of the issues that we project on other people most times don't have nothing to do with them. Very rarely. And so we just have to recognize what our energetic pattern is, so we know what projection feels like when we're about to do it. Because having accountability for what you feel, and many times why you feel it, is freedom. Because until an individual's consciousness is able to oversee the activities going on in the body, then when the emotion comes, you just join it. And now we're both this feeling of angry, I am, and this body of mine is just enraged by the emotion. And that's normal life. But then awakened life is managing the energetic flow of your being. Not because you are something, but because this is how you're able to be as sensitive as possible to hear God. So it comes with seeking depth in God. That's what it comes with, from how I understand it. And it's such a beautiful experience to recognize, because I recognize I was not hearing anybody before when I was younger, because I felt like they were responsible for what I was feeling, or they were responsible for preserving it. Now, I don't do that with people. I like to make sure that people recognize that I am the type of person that if you're around me, you're going to find ultimate freedom if you're not in it already. Because that's what I want for myself, and that's what I create for myself. And so I create that for others vicariously for myself, because I am the one. And so I'm making sure that if I want something good, I'm going to share this good shit that I just wanted, because I don't need to eat all this up by myself. Anyways, I need all y'all mouths to know how good this is. I need all y'all ears to know how good this is. I need all y'all eyes to recognize how good this is. So that's what I mean by freedom. Freedom to experience, freedom to express. That's where I'm at. Because I'm expressing what God is saying, and that needs my ego to sit down. So I have to have ultimate freedom in my entire being to say everything that comes to me. Or else I'll be thinking too much about shit that don't have no meanings. I'll be making this shit up and it won't serve God. So I just stopped it completely. And I was only able to do this by recognizing that I cannot be triggered unless it's for my good. The good is that I'm going to have more quality emotional capacity, because I'm not going to have no triggers locking and blocking it up, basically. So with that being said, we're going to expand our capacity today by recognizing what triggers do for us. They allow us to clear the space of energy. And so, there's this book that this woman gave me. It's a great friend. And it's a powerful book because it speaks about the quality of venting and the quality of, I'm going to actually tune into it and see what else I could retrieve from that book, because it's been a while since I read it. But yeah, just let your triggers, in short and in summary, let your triggers be your servants, because they're always pointing you to something. And however that is, allow for the recognition of God to be there. Allow for the recognition of love to be there, because love is that quickening presence that's going to get the energy moving sooner than anything. And I am everything, says the love that I am, as you. And so love what you have. And find yourself with love too. I'll talk to y'all soon. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciated this video. Hope it brought some clarity, insight, or wisdom to you. Talk to y'all soon. God willing, and peace.